Welcome to my channel. Today we will talk about Greeks. So if you are interested in this topic, then stay with me till the end of this video. And if you love this kind of videos, do not forget to subscribe, so you won't miss any of my future uploads. And also please like the video, so it can be recommended to other people. Let's get started. The history of Greeks is one of the longest and most complex in the world, spanning over 3,000 years from the Mycenaean palaces of the Bronze Age to the Byzantine Empire of the Middle Ages. The ancient Greeks established some of the most influential civilizations in the Mediterranean, renowned for their advancements in art, science, philosophy, democracy, and warfare. Throughout their history, Greeks have been known for their ability to adapt to different environments and their skill in seafaring, trade, and diplomacy. From the rugged mountains of their homeland to the shores of the Aegean Sea, the Greeks have left an indelible mark on human history. In this video, I will discuss various aspects of Greeks' history. However, please note that due to the vastness of their history, I can only cover a small portion of it. Nonetheless, I will do my best to provide an overview of their civilization and its evolution over time. Let's start with the earliest known inhabitants of Greece, the Mycenaeans. During the Late Bronze Age, around 1600 BC, the Mycenaeans emerged as a powerful force in the region, establishing palatial estates in Mycenae, Pylos, and Thebes. They spoke Mycenaean Greek, an early form of the Greek language, and adopted Linear B script, which allowed them to keep records of their trade and economic activities. Mycenaean society was hierarchical with kings at the top, followed by nobles, soldiers, and commoners. They were skilled warriors, and their military prowess enabled them to conquer neighboring territories, including the island of Crete, where they encountered the Minoan civilization, known for its advanced culture and trade networks. However, the Mycenaean civilization faced decline after a series of devastating earthquakes and possible volcanic eruptions on Thera, now Santorini, around 1450 BC. This period, known as the Greek Dark Ages, witnessed a significant drop in population, loss of literacy, and the abandonment of cities. However, during the 8th century BC, Greece experienced a revival known as the Archaic period. During this time, Greek city-states began to emerge as independent political entities, each with its own government, laws, and customs. Some notable city-states included Athens, Sparta, Corinth, and Thebes. The Archaic period also saw the rise of Greek colonization throughout the Mediterranean. Greeks established settlements along the coast of Asia Minor, Italy, France, and North Africa, driven by their desire for new trade routes and political influence. This period marked a significant shift in Greek history, as city-states became the primary focus of political and cultural life. As the Greek world entered the classical period around 500 BC, Athens emerged as the dominant power. Under the leadership of Pericles, Athens became renowned for its cultural achievements, including the construction of the Parthenon, a temple dedicated to the goddess Athena, considered one of the greatest architectural marvels of the ancient world. Athens also became a hub for philosophical and scientific inquiry, with thinkers like Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, laying the foundations for Western philosophy and scientific thought. However, this golden age for Athens came to an end with the outbreak of the Peloponnesian War in 431 BC. This conflict between Athens and Sparta resulted in the decline of both city-states and left Greece weakened and vulnerable. After the Peloponnesian War, the Macedonian kingdom under King Philip II rose to power in Greece. Philip's ambition to expand his empire into Asia Minor alarmed the Greek city-states, leading to the formation of the League of Corinth in 332 BC to resist Macedonian domination. However, Philip's son, Alexander the Great, went on to defeat the Persians, conquering vast territories from Egypt to India. After Alexander's death in 323 BC, his empire was divided among his generals known as the Diadochi, who fought numerous wars to secure their respective shares of the kingdom. This period, known as the Hellenistic Age, lasted until the 1st century BC, when the Roman Republic absorbed the last independent Greek kingdom, the Ptolemaic Kingdom of Egypt. During the Hellenistic Age, Greek culture spread throughout the conquered territories, blending with Eastern influences such as Egyptian, Persian, and Indian cultures. This fusion gave rise to new artistic styles, religious practices, and intellectual movements. Cities like Alexandria, Antioch, and Pergamum became centers of trade and cultural exchange, attracting scholars and merchants from around the world. Greek architecture took on a more elaborate and grandiose style with the construction of large temples and public buildings adorned with intricate sculptures and decorative elements. Greek sculpture also evolved during this period, moving away from the idealized forms of the classical period towards more realistic and dynamic representations of the human body. One notable example is the Venus de Milo, a celebrated statue of the Greek goddess of love and beauty. The Roman conquest of Greece in the 2nd century BC marked the beginning of the Roman provincial period in Greek history. Greece became part of the Roman Empire, and its cultural and political fate was closely tied to the fortunes of Rome. During the rule of Emperor Augustus, Greece enjoyed a period of stability and prosperity, contributing to the arts and literature. However, the empire's later fragmentation and the rise of Christianity led to the decline of paganism and the closing of pagan schools of philosophy. After the fall of the Western Roman Empire in the 5th century AD, Greece came under the rule of various barbarian kingdoms, including the Ostrogoths, Lombards, and Franks. In the 7th century, the Byzantine Empire, centered in Constantinople, reasserted control over Greece, ushering in the Byzantine period. During the Byzantine era, Greek society became increasingly Christianized, with the Orthodox Church playing a central role in religious and cultural life. Greek became the official language of the empire, and Byzantine emperors like Alexios Komnenos and Manuel Front Komnenos played significant roles in resisting the Crusades and preserving Greek culture. As the Byzantine Empire faced external threats from the Crusaders and internal challenges, Greece experienced a period of fragmentation known as the Duchy period. In the 13th century, Venice and Genoa established trading colonies in Greece, marking the beginning of foreign domination. The Ottoman conquest of Greece in the 15th century marked a turning point in its history. Greece became part of the Ottoman Empire and suffered under foreign rule for centuries. The Ottoman authorities implemented policies that aimed to suppress Greek nationalism and Orthodox Christianity. However, the Greek War of Independence in the early 19th century against the Ottomans resulted in the establishment of an independent Greek state in 1832. The new Kingdom of Greece included the regions of Peloponnese, the Ionian Islands, and some Aegean islands. In the 20th century, Greece played a significant role in World War I, joining the Allied powers. Following the war, Greece experienced political instability and economic challenges during the interwar period. The Greek Civil War from 1946 to 1949 was a conflict between the government of Greece and communist-led guerrillas. The war resulted in significant casualties and the emergence of Greece as a staunchly anti-communist state. Modern Greece today is a parliamentary democracy and a member of the European Union. The country has made remarkable strides in various sectors such as economy, education, and healthcare. Greece remains an important cultural and historical site, preserving ancient monuments and archaeological treasures that continue to captivate visitors from around the world. Thank you for watching this video about Greeks. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button. And if you love this kind of videos, do not forget to subscribe so you won't miss any of my future uploads. Also, if you have any suggestions or comments, please leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. See you next time.